I'm doing fine, Ash. Thanks for inviting me once again. I'm doing absolutely fine. Very curious what we're going to talk about tonight, but how are you doing?
I'm doing really good. I'm excited. We have a fun week planned for everybody. It's gonna be a good one, right? It's Copa Week, you guys. Like that's exciting. There's gonna be some cool things going on
That's
this week, so I can't wait to dive into it. Let's just finish setting up, and if everybody could just go ahead and retweet the room out there, I would appreciate that. We could get more eyeballs on here, get more of our Stratless community family members in here with us too, so they know that we're live and we're gonna chat about Copa. I have a little giveaway that I'm gonna do, and I have some questions for the guilds that are up here joining me today as well. And I do have a little bit of alpha that I'm going to be dropping. I don't know if you guys caught it yet, but I have your time slots for when you will be presenting. So I'm going to go ahead and drop those today as well, which is exciting. Hey Santi, how are you doing? Let me see if I
Hello, Ash.
give me one
Hello,
second.
friends. Doing good.
Let me add you as
Yeah.
a co-host. One second, guys.
Okay. Thank you for that.
a promotion, mate. A promotion.
Yeah. You
You
never
can
know
do
what
it
you. Yeah. I'm confident. I'm confident.
for sure.
Let's.
You got this, Santi. I believe in you.
Yeah. Thank you.
We
Thank
can
you.
bring Moon Man up.
Okay, cool.
He'll be the rep once I take off.
Okay, cool. Yes, we love it when the Moon Man joins us. All right, cool. It's connecting. Sammy, if you wanted to come up, you're more than welcome to. I saw you hop up here for a second, and then I don't know what happened. So just let me know. You can come on up. All right, guys. Are we ready? How are you doing today, Santi? I'm sorry, I cut you off originally.
No problem. It was because of promotion, so I'm good with it. Like no problem. But yeah, I'm doing really good. Really good. Super busy. It's like Copa Week. It's huge, and we want everything to go right. Yeah, it's going to be a heavy lift for us, like doing all this in Discord. Hopefully, everything goes all right. I'm really confident, to be honest. Like, and I know that our guilds are going to have like great presentations. So basically, we're super focused on you guys feeling comfortable on stage and have fun.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. There were a lot of awesome submissions. Everybody did such an incredible job, and I don't know, I can't wait to like kick this Copa Festival off, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, let's go ahead and kick off this Twitter space now. What do you say? So, hello everyone. Thank you all for joining us so much today. I know it was kind of last minute, but we will be having a Twitter space every day this week leading up to Copa because it's Copa week, right? So, we have a lot of fun things planned. I will be hosting a Twitter space with guild finalists that will be presenting live at Copa on Thursday. I'll also be dropping different pieces of Copa Alpha every day. So, I'm just going to give you guys little tidbits here and there just to kind of hype things up and get everybody excited for it as well. Today, we will be chatting with Athea Industries, the Alessio family, the club, Deep Profits, and Final Frontier. As I mentioned earlier, I also have the guild presentation schedule. So I have the time slots that each guild will be presenting at, and I will be dropping that today live on the Twitter space. So, another thing, if you guys noticed, or you might not have caught it over the weekend, our CEO, Michael Wagner, dropped the COPA schedule for the events going on throughout the day. I'm going to go more into detail as to those with who exactly some of the special guests will be in tomorrow's Twitter space. So stay tuned for that. I am going to pin that at the top for you guys right now so you can take a look at it. Because there's some really fun things planned for that day. Okay, so I went ahead and pinned that up at the top for everybody to take a look at. So I'm just going to do a brief rundown because I'm sure there are people in here who are hearing COPA for the first time and have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. I'm sure the majority of you guys do, so just bear with me one second. But if this is the first time you're hearing about COPA, COPA is the first ever Council of Peace Assembly that will bring together all the Star Atlas guilds from across the galaxy. So this will serve as a way for the Star Atlas guilds to showcase themselves and give the community a little taste of what and how they're building. Copa will also be a great time to recruit new members for all of you guilds that are up there. And I think I'm already hearing from the community members who are not involved with guilds as of yet that they're really excited and looking forward to this event and to the guilds pitching, because they're looking to join guilds, and they think that this is going to be a really great opportunity for them to kind of narrow down the guilds that they're interested in learning about and hearing more from. So I think this is going to be really cool. And I think it's just like shaping up to be a pretty kick-ass party. I don't know. What do you think, Santi?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Like, it will be a celebration. I think that's the most important thing, and it's just like showing the world what we're about to do. Like, both from the Stratlas side and also from the guild side. Like, everybody is getting ready. Everybody has big plans, so it's the time to show the world.
Absolutely. Watch out, world. We're coming. Star Atlas is breaking into the world. I love it. So the day will be broken up into segments, as you can see from the schedule that Michael shared earlier this weekend, totaling 5 to 6 hours of event time. So the guild pitches will be broken up with music, guest speakers, and a very special edition of the Atlas Brew, which will be going on the entire day, hosted by Santi and Jose. And I think we're also going to have some health and wellness thrown in there too. So that's going to be pretty fun. Watch for that. I'll go more in depth. Again, I'll go more in depth on that tomorrow. So we had a total of 39 guilds submit incredible presentations. Out of those 39, 15 were selected to present at Copa in front of a live audience and panel of judges. All of these guilds that are selected will be competing for some incredible prizes. Although I have to say the prize going out to the audience is by far my favorite. That is going to be pretty kick-ass, and I think we're going to go more in depth on that prize and give you guys a little bit more info on that later this week. So again, stay tuned to those Twitter spaces, because it's a Star Atlas branded gaming PC built by iBuyPower, and it's freaking incredible. I know, Santi, you've had a chance to take a peek at those specs, correct?
Yeah, I had a chance, and it's actually the best you can get. Like, there's nothing better than what this PC has inside in the whole market. So that's all I'm going to say. Like, it's the best you can get in the market right now. There's nothing better than that. Just like what iBuyPower is, they are the best. So they provided us with the best computer, and just letting you know, guys, you need to go now to the Discord server and react to where it says copper roll, because it will be really important for you to not miss the the time when we drop what you will need to do to get into the giveaway, to get into the raffle. You need to go now to the Star Atlas Discord server and react to the Copa roll. It's a channel. You will see a message. Go there and react. I'm just giving you like a little tip just for being here. Don't miss that. Like, that's super important if you want to not miss the computer giveaway. So yeah.
See, so it pays you guys. Coming to the Star House Twitter Spaces, you get special alpha before everybody else does.
Yeah, exactly. These spaces are like full of alpha, for real, for real.
All right, awesome. So, and I gotta say, so out of all there were also guilds that submitted presentations and they were not selected, but I have to say, like, everybody did an absolutely incredible job. We could tell you guys put a lot of, you put your heart into these presentations. But I do kind of think that some of you guys have a few tricks up your sleeves. I don't know. I think that for the guilds that weren't selected, I think that this gives you guys the perfect opportunity to strategize and learn all about what the competition is thinking and building. And I think some of you are kind of onto that one. I don't know. What do you think about that, Santi?
Yeah, I saw some strategies from different guilds, and I think it's actually like a good approach if you
Mhm.
think it that way. Like, not being present like in Copa could be like a good intel move for your guild as well. So yeah, I think it's quite interesting.
Yeah, I think that there's going to be a lot of really cool things and interesting things that come out of Copa that maybe people weren't really expecting, when we first announced this with what the event was going to be. I think they're going to get a lot of information from all sides, right? From the Star Atlas team, from the guilds presenting, from everywhere. So I think this is going to be a really cool event for everybody in attendance. And one more thing I did just want to point out, because I think that this is really cool on its own. So if your guild was not selected to present at copa, you're still receiving a one-on-one consultation with our business and marketing team. And I mean, that right there is an incredible opportunity, right? So I think I'm excited for you guys about that one as well. And I did want to, before we jump into things really quick, I did just want to do a quick little giveaway just to kick things off, because I like giving stuff away to the community. I always think it's a great way to kick things off, and like, who doesn't like a free ship? Come on, guys. So I'm just going to do a quick one. Let's just we'll do it like we did last time. We'll do it off of like a hashtag, because that seemed to work really well. Let's just all tweet out Star Atlas Copa, and at the end of the space, I'll give away a ship at random from that hashtag. So if everybody just wants to tweet out hashtag Star Atlas Copa, we'll get it out there, and I will randomly select someone to give a little ship away to at the end of this space. All right, cool. So you guys, I'm going to ask you guys. So I do have some questions, because I wanted to just pick your brains just a little bit about what you're thinking about Copa and your presentations and that type of stuff. But the guilds that are up here, do you guys want me to drop the schedules, the times that you will be presenting first, or do we want to do a little Q&A right now? What do you got? I'll let you guys choose. What do we think?
I say kick off the Q&A.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
Bring it.
We'll kick off the Q&A, and then at the end of this space, I will let you guys know what time you get to go on and face the judges. No. All right, cool. So why don't we just go ahead and intro you guys real quick? Let's start with Ardo from Final Frontier. Do you just want to give us a quick little intro as to who you are, who your guild is, and what you guys represent?
Yes. So Final Frontier, we're professional gamers guild in DAO. We're a part of the Council for the United Metaverse Organizations. Our ultimate goal, above all, is to unite people and create change through gaming, and to be one of the windows that helps recruit gamers from the traditional space into the blockchain gaming space, as we lead the way with the UMO and the Star Atlas Metaverse.
Very cool. Let's head on over to Moonman. You are the operating officer at Final Frontier. Am I saying that one correctly?
Yeah, correct. Operations officer, operating officer, all the same thing, right?
Sorry, I meant operations.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, so I'm the Moonman operations officer for the Final Frontier. For those that know me, you know me. If you don't know me, professional gamer, Web3 gamer, I guess, right? And just working on getting into these games early, playing them well, and hopefully onboarding people from other games such as EV.io into this space, as well as playing other space games that are, AAA games, and trying to onboard them into the Final Frontier for the future of Star Atlas. And yeah, just onboarding other gamers.
So Moonman's a Web3 gaming badass. Right there. We'll just put it out right there. Let's just say it. Why not?
Boom.
Boom. Mic drop.
Ash.
All right. Now we're going to head on over to the Don Kane of the Alessio family.
Hey, Ashes, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Pretty well. Markets are
pretty
bloody, but look,
we don't need to talk about that one. No.
That doesn't stop the builders from building, right? Or at least the true
exactly.
builders. I think that a lot of egos are going to get shattered, which is a good thing, because there was some ego megalomaniacs in the space. But I think that's going to make it really good for the people that truly care about blockchain to build some strong relationships. The tourists are going to pack their bags and leave, and it's just going to be us builders. So, I mean, what I love about bear markets and just how devastating these crypto downturns can be is that it shows the true colors of people that are actually here to build versus people that are just all talk. So I personally, I love it. And I'm not going anywhere. I've been here for a few years, so I'm going to continue to build out everything I said I was, and people are going to end up judging me on my actions and not my words. So anyways.
No, but I do agree with that. I think that these times, while they're scary and there can be there's a lot of fear in, in the ecosystem when the markets are doing what they're doing right now. But I do think that it's important that you realize there are people that are here to stay, and we are here and we're focused on building and furthering the ecosystems no matter what the markets look like. But more importantly is that there's this great community here for you to lean on, right? So if this maybe is your first rodeo, or if it's not your first rodeo, if you're still looking for something, if you are, let's see, how do I want to phrase this? We have a really strong community here in Star Atlas, right? And if you need someone to talk to, or you're nervous, or this is the first time you've been through a crypto market crash like this, please feel free to reach out. Please. I know Santi is here. I am here. My DMs are open. If anybody needs to talk about any of this stuff or anything, please DM me, and I have no problem talking to you. I love talking to our community. I know Santi feels the same way. And the Discord, the Star Atlas Discord, is an incredible place to hop into and just chat with some like-minded people, right? We have a really strong community that really does care about one another, and ultimately we have the same goals here. We just want to help further this ecosystem, but we want everybody to succeed as well, right? So don't be afraid to reach out if you need someone to talk to. There's a lot of really great, awesome people here who have your back, and we will continue having your back through this entire thing. And then, we'll be back in that bull market and everything will be good in a little bit. So,
Yeah, and
yes.
on a more positive note, Andreessen Horowitz, which is one of the largest venture capital firms on the entire planet, they just started a fund. I think the announcement came a few weeks ago. They started a $6.5 billion fund just for crypto assets. So this is, I mean, if you think the metaverse is over, you couldn't be more mistaken, because what's about to come out in the next 5 to 10 years is going to be life changing. Literally life changing for every single person on the planet. Like, not even if you're into crypto. I believe that we're all under this impression that blockchain gaming is going to onboard a lot of people, but trust me, if you take a step back and don't look at the graphs for day to day, neurotically checking the prices, refreshing, and look at the big picture of what we're all trying to build, I think it's going to be very, very lucrative for a lot of people, especially the people that can stick with it, that can band together and build relationships in these dark times. I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Dawn.
Ashes, I got to step off. But before I go, I wanted to give a major props to United Metaverse Organizations for taking up the bulk, no pun intended, but the bulk of the guilds that made it into the final 15. So congrats to all of them. And again, congrats to Alessio family on a successful launch, something that's amazing for the Starless community. Moonman will take it from here. And thank you for your time, Santi and Ashes.
All right. Thank you, Ardo. We'll talk soon. Alrighty. So, Moonman, you are on the floor, or no, I guess you're up here as the representative for Final Frontier now. Very cool. So, Dawn, do you just want to give us a little rundown of the Atlesio family, the mafia of the Star Atlas metaverse?
Yeah, definitely. We're pretty straightforward, even though our presentation for Copa is basically just our white paper, and I think it's like 16, 17 pages, but I promise we won't be presenting for 10 hours, even though me and Jimmy Hoffa love to talk. We're a mafia.
Well, I'm just going to say right now, there's going to be a hard cutoff, you guys, okay?
For sure.
I'm going to be up there with you. I'm not playing around. I will cut you guys off.
Is it, actually, I do have a question. Is it 15 minute? Is that the hard cutoff?
Yes, 15 minutes.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to tell Jimmy Hoffa, look, man, I know you've never had a conversation shorter than that, but we got to figure this out. So I think we'll be good, though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we're a mafia-themed gamers guild. Our focus is on business creation in the metaverse. We actually just launched our literally our first business. It's these mechs. We're the mafia, and so in theme with mafia, these mechs are essentially bodyguards, right? And so one day, maybe we'll be able to lobby the DAO and get these integrated as skins into Star Atlas or other metaverses. But that's kind of the whole idea, is that we want to build businesses within the metaverse, because we think that that's where our skill set lies, and that's where that's how we want to play the game.
Awesome. I love it. Next, we're going to hop on over to Mobius. Mobius is with Deep Profits. How are you doing today, friend?
I am doing well. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Sorry, I had to sneak away into a back room here. I'm in my office, finishing up my work day
Oh, no.
for Monday. Yeah, wonderful.
Sorry.
No,
Well,
you're
thank
good.
you for
You're good. I
joining
always
us.
make time for this. Right. No, I appreciate it. We're absolutely honored to, be one of the finalists, and even more so, absolutely honored to, be on stage here. Obviously, with well, Ardo, not so much now. He had to bow out, but Moonman, Don, Lloyd, Ronald, appreciate everything that you guys done for the community as well, and feel like a small fish in a big pond here. So, just to give you a bit about Deep, we're essentially a guild made up of professionals that have a passion for blockchain gaming and Web3. We're mostly comprised of a little bit of everyone, developers. We have some marketing execs, writers, graphic designers, and artists and financial experts. But we focus a lot on trying to make the most out of Star Atlas and crypto in general, as far as how do I want to say that making money essentially. We have some great financial experts in our group, and they really know the markets. They know the markets well, and we've been shorting some coins and playing longs on others, and it's been going really well. So
Awesome. Well, I am very excited to have you up here with us today and to hear more about what you guys will, or to hear your presentations on Thursday. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Before I hop over to Lloyd and Ronald, I'm sorry, Ronald, before I hop over to you guys, I did just want to correct myself real quick. Dawn, I had said you guys have 15 minutes. You actually will have 10 minutes to present, and then the last 5 minutes will be held for questions from the judges. So you'll have 10 minutes to present. And at the 1 minute mark, I will be letting you guys know that, hey, this is your 1 minute mark. You have 1 minute left. And then the last 5 minutes will be held for questions from the judges. We do ask that you guys appear 30 minutes before presenting to check into the green room, just so we can make sure that everybody is there and that we keep it on a tight schedule. Just wanted to get that out there real quick. All right, let's head on over to Lloyd. Hi, Lloyd. How are you doing
Hello,
today?
good afternoon, good morning, good evening, evening for me. I'm Lloyd. I'm from the Club Guild, co-founder. We stand for the social financial inclusion of all, and we try to give back to our community in everything that we do. We build tools, and so we've got the Explorer app and the Pit Stop app. And I've just actually released today a new track for Copa, a new music track. So another thing I can give back to the community. I've pinned that on my profile if you want to have a listen.
Do you want to pin it at the top, or would you like me to do that? I saw
I'd like you to do that, please. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, let me grab it right now.
I've not quite figured that out yet. Which I might be the one that gets stuck on the presentations then as well. But 10 minutes, that's my 10 minutes up now, I think.
No, you're good. You're good. I wanted to grab that and pin it because that's so awesome. So if anybody wants to check that out, the Copa track that Lloyd was just talking about, I went ahead and pinned it at the top for you guys to take a listen to. So, all right. Cool.
Yeah, get us pumped up for Copa.
Yes, that's what this whole week is about, right? We're hyping up. We're all excited. I think it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Yeah. Just one thing actually. On the presentations, who's presenting the actual slides, or who's got control over that? Are we going to have to say next slide, or are we going to be sharing a screen?
I'm going to divert that question to Santi because he's actually him and Dominic are the ones putting together the Discord. So Santi, is that something that you could answer right now, or?
Yeah, like it depends. We want to have it like if we can have it just in case something goes wrong with you presenting it, like we will be acting as a backup.
Okay.
But like I think it makes the most sense for you to be comfortable to present it yourself, maybe. But we want to have it as well, so in case I don't know something goes wrong with your live stream, we cover you.
Great. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll practice that one through then to make sure we can do some sounds and things going through, I guess.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I mean, like, if you want to practice, guys, like the live stream will be like any Discord live stream. Basically, you will just share your screen on a boss chat. Like that's exactly how it's going to work. Like, and if we get the max people, that it has a limit of 50 people. If we get the max, we just live stream your live stream, basically, so more people can access it, and that's how it's going to work.
Okay. Perfect. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. Me too. So let's hop over to Ronald from AFIA. How are you doing today?
Hello again, Ash. I'm doing absolutely fine. So, just quickly, this remark by Santi made me think that since indeed 50 people can join, um, it would make most sense, I think, for most of the people or the guilds presenting to potentially send out their pitch deck in advance, or at least, like, let's say, the minute you're starting or the minute before or 5 minutes before, so that the people can still potentially just click a link and
definitely
follow
yeah,
along
yeah,
at home, right?
that
Something
as
like
well.
that. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
as
it's a
well.
good idea.
Yeah, like you
Anyway,
decide if you want to
yeah.
watch the live stream or, but we will be sharing the presentation as well in the chat, so people can just download it if they want, if they prefer it.
Oh,
that
you
way.
are going to do that? Okay, perfect.
Like yeah. We can do that. Like if you are against, like if a guild is against that, we can just not do it. But yeah,
Got it.
that will make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was just thinking, perfect. Okay, then yeah, awesome, thanks. So yeah, first off, I'm Fun Cracker on Discord, Ronald on Twitter. First off, thanks Mobius for the kind words. So yeah, so I'm one of the founders of AV Industries. I'm part of its management, and as was mentioned before, the markets are deep in red, but we are building like crazy. AV Industries, we plan to become the most profitable shipbuilding organization in Star Atlas. We span all three factions, so everybody is welcome to join us on that journey. And yeah, we're focused on Star Atlas. We're going to set an example of how things can be done. That's basically, I think, in short. If you want to learn more, then please join our presentation this Thursday.
Awesome. I love it.
Oh, and by the way, now that I'm not up here anyway, so congrats to Atlasio on your mint. I have to admit and apologize, I've been so crazy busy with copa and the presentations and the preparations that I just completely forgot to reach out. I'm still happy, though, to see that a bunch of Avians did manage to get your great-looking PFP, so very happy for that. But yeah, it just, everything came together. And it's just been a madhouse to get everything up and running. We also tried to launch a few things of our own using copa as the launching platform, let's say. So it's just been super busy. Yeah, and now that I am also up here, can I ask you a few questions, or would you like to leave that postpone it for later, or no questions at all, Ash and Santi?
Oh, absolutely. You can ask questions. That's fine. I just
Cool.
I had Heimdall jump up here and then Sutherland. So I'll jump to you guys in just a couple minutes. But go ahead. You can ask questions.
I'll keep it short. So
yeah,
I actually have two questions. First, there's been some talk about potentially changing the presentation, and the reason why I would like to ask again is because of course the pitch deck. A pitch deck is not really meant to present. It's meant to be like self-sufficient, explanatory. But if you have somebody who's going to do a presentation, a more lean and mean deck with less text is usually a little bit nicer. I was just curious if that is allowed, and if that is not allowed, just to keep things short, are we allowed to swap some slides around to perhaps make it a bit more easy to talk through?
Yeah, you can. Like we will coordinate that with you guys, like in during these days. but yeah, I mean, you need to be comfortable with your presentation. So I would say just do it in the best interest for you to be able to explain yourself well. That's the most
Perfect.
important thing.
Yeah, that's very good to hear. That's very. I mean, it gives me more work, but it does sound like something we definitely want to pursue. So thanks a bunch. Second question: do we, or and this is more for everybody listening, not so much about Copa, but I'm very curious still. Do we know if there's a town hall this Friday, or will that be postponed, or just merged into the Copa presentation, perhaps, or something like that?
It's merged.
I figured
It
as
will
much.
happen during Copa. Yeah,
I
it will
thought
be
as much.
shorter than an actual town hall, but it will be like a mini town hall. But yeah, it's going to happen at the
Gotcha.
end.
There
At the
will
end of
definitely
Copa.
be alpha dropping at
Yeah.
the Copa
Yeah,
event.
yeah. I
Lots of
expect
it.
no less. I mean, I expect this. This is right. You saved it all up for this one event, so it has to be forthcoming. I'm very curious for that. Cool. Then I will just keep my mouth shut for now. Thanks a bunch for the opportunity and to present ourselves. And I'll be around and perhaps have some more questions later on. Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have some questions for you, so don't jump in
Oh,
yet.
okay,
You got to
okay.
stick up here
I'll
with
stay.
us. You
I'll
can't
stay
leave.
around for sure. For sure. All right. Thanks, Ash.
Of course. Thank you, Ronald. So I did have Viking Benny. Benny, you hopped up here. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm trying to figure this stuff out. Hi guys, by the way.
Hello.
Do you have a question, or did you want to go ahead and talk about Heimdall? I was going to have different guilds that had the finalists each day. So don't think that if we didn't reach out to you guys today, we didn't forget about you. I was just going to break it up over the next 3 days. But if you're up here and you want to go ahead and intro Heimdall, please feel free. We would love you to.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that, but since
Okay.
we're already here, I guess I got to practice my presentation skills for the presentation, I guess. So might as well do it here. We're a Heimdall Industries, of course. We are a ship manufacturing guild. Just like a bunch of other here. I think there's about 4 or 5 of them, which is kind of interesting. So I'm very excited to see. Well, now I'm talking about everybody else. I'm excited about this Copa thing. But yeah, about Heimdall, we're basically a Viking themed guild, which we will focus ourselves on a little bit on the lore side and go into the ship manufacturing that they used to do back in those days of the Viking Age. It's a very crucial part of the actual ship. So that's kind of what we're trying to bring forward into the metaverse and kind of modernize it with the Uster technology, which we will focus on as an Uster guild. So that's kind of our plan to move forward.
Very cool. I'm looking forward to hearing more about Heimdall as well. I love the Viking lore. I think that's so fun. So cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then let's see. I'm going to hop on over to Sutherland. You hopped up here too. How are you doing today, friend?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, Ash?
Doing very good. It's always a good day when it's a Twitter space. I love hanging out with you guys. So
I know, right? I know you guys have a lot in your table. So again, I say it every single time that I step up and I get the chance to talk with you. But I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate the time that you, Santi, and the rest of the Star Atlas team give us. I never take it for granted. So thank you very much for your hard work. Hello to everybody. I'm Lucius in the Star Atlas Metaverse. Andres Sutherland in Twitter, the diplomatic director for Chimera. We are a guild that focuses a lot on the well-being of our community, our allies and friends. We really want a strong foothold within the metaverse, not only to be able to create money and have fun as part of a game, but also to have strong friendships, to create moments, and to be able to provide all the necessary tools for our friends, allies, and members to thrive, not only within Star Atlas, but also any project that they want to undertake together. So uh, we're working very strong on tying, guilds and like-minded people together to start building that foundation. We're a Spanish-speaking community for the most part, but we welcome everybody and anybody that wants to be part of that kind of initiative and philosophy. Well-being for our friends is well-being for us. Well-being for us is well-being for everybody. So we're really looking forward to our presentation in Copa. We have worked very hard for it, and we're also looking forward to hearing each and every one of you. I know you have amazing things in store. I know it's going to be tough. I know we have incredible minds and very creative people within the community, and I don't think there's going to be losers. We're all winning by being here and collaborating and trying to build uh, the metaverse together. So I'm really honored to share this space with you, and I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you.
I love it. And I know I speak for all of us in the Star Atlas team when I say that we are truly honored to be here with all of you guys as well, because you guys are all incredible visionaries and you're all building together and you're working hard to further this entire ecosystem. And so we're honored to be here with all of you and to share this space with you guys as well. So thank you, Sutherland. I do have, so I have just a couple questions for you guys, but I do just want to throw out a reminder for anybody who hopped in here over the past, 20, 30 minutes. I am doing a little hashtag giveaway. So if you go ahead and tweet out hashtag Star Atlas Copa, you will be entered into a giveaway. I will randomly select a winner from that hashtag at the end of this Twitter space. So again, that's hashtag Star Atlas Copa. And I am going to be dropping the time slots for the guild presentations today live. I just wanted to ask you guys a couple questions, pick your brains just a little bit to see how you are feeling and what you guys are doing to maybe prep for Copa, because this is a big event, you guys. This is going to be really fun. It's going to be really cool. So I guess, yeah, I kind of wanted to know what you guys are doing to prep for Copa. Is there anything in particular that you or your guild are really focusing on to ensure that you have good presentations and that you guys are ready for this, to take this on? And anybody can go.
Well, I've booked in for a haircut, and that's
Are we
about
getting
it,
a
really.
fishbowl? No.
Yeah, fishbowl, yeah. And I just need to keep going through that presentation and trying to get it down to 10 minutes. I think I need to delete half of it. just show quite a few pictures and then say thank you.
Yes, I know. 10 minutes is it's not a lot of time, but I think it's enough time to get the important information out there for you guys. So I definitely think 10 minutes, it will be doable. You guys can knock it out and do it.
We sent out Benny to those Twitter Spaces.
You sent out Benny to the Twitter Spaces?
Yeah, he's complaining that his speaking skills are not the best, so we're putting him on the spot every chance we have.
I love it. Well, you need to start speaking, Benny. Come on.
I speak a lot in the Discord channel, and I don't have no problem speaking for real. But in front of a crowd, I'm the worst. So they're pushing me, and I got to do it. I have no other choice.
I mean, you do a great job when you're up here, so I think you'll be fine. I think you're natural.
It's the radio voice. I wish I had the radio voice that Benny does. So come on, King, you got it.
Right.
I love how he hopped on stage just to put Benny more in the spot,
I know.
Hey, I'm sticking to mission here. We're a mission-oriented guild. We have to do this, and ultimately, it's a shout out to everybody. If you're not comfortable speaking, get comfortable speaking, because it's a community, right? So we're trying to do things together, and it's nice to hear everybody's voices. It's just makes it human and not some kind of technological connection, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And we're all here to support you, right? This whole community is here. We have each other's backs and we're here to support you. So we want to see all of you guys do well. We want to see each other succeed and do well. So, I mean, speaking in front of a crowd, like this is probably one of the best crowds to speak in front of because we really just want everyone to succeed, right? Within our community. So, I think you got this. You'll be good, Benny.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Anybody else? I have a couple more, so
Yeah, no, so right. I mean, as I mentioned, the copa presentation was like a giant, I mean, huge amount of work. I mean, the good thing is all the info was already within the guild. We didn't have to come up with anything, but it was just it cost us so much time to streamline it, to put into concise, short paragraphs, decide which paragraph to prioritize, to really, bring out what we want to bring out. And now, of course, with a 10-minute presentation, that means that our very short pitch deck needs to be cut a lot shorter. So this is for sure a tough challenge. So it's really focusing on like 5-6 points that we really want to bring across, and hopefully show a our unique perspective on the metaverse, and hopefully strike, of course, a chord with the people listening. But besides that, we're also busy updating I mean, this is perhaps not Copa related, but as I mentioned, we are hooking a few things up to Copa, hoping that we can entice a few more people to visit us, give us a look. So we have been hard at work at a website, for example, to freshen it up a little bit, add some more information there as well. Same goes for our Discord that we're trying to restructure a little bit. So this is all not necessary, but we just figured this is the perfect opportunity to bring all that together and just use this also to our own benefit. So it's super fun. It is a crazy amount of work still. And of course, I have to also prepare, try out to see if I can also stay within the 10 minutes at some point. So this will probably happen 1 hour before our presentation because of how I usually handle deadlines and
I love
everything
it.
last minute. But we're getting there. But it's fun, and I really enjoy this opportunity that you created for us.
Do you guys think that the 10 minutes is going to be difficult to get your messages out in? Or do you think it's doable?
No, I think it's doable.
Possible.
I think it really makes sure that you stick to the core of the matter, and I think that's perfect. So if it would be more than 10 minutes, I would actually, even though we have the content, I would just feel like, by talking more, it might provide too much. What is the term you use in the English language? Sorry, not from a native, but like fluff,
Yeah.
like stuff that is
Uh-huh.
perhaps drawing away from the other things you were trying to present. So I think it's actually quite fine to really give us that laser focus and make sure that people are hearing really the things that define us. And I look forward to that for sure.
Practice with your guild, like you guys said, right? You have to practice with your guild, and if these guys are not bored and you're producing something meaningful, some meaningful information, that's the key, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's
absolutely.
I think it's the perfect amount of time to just get the pertinent information out, right? Like you said, Ronald, leave out all the fluff and just get the main points out. So very cool.
It's a good challenge to be in 10 minutes because you keep also the attention high, at least. You should try. But yes, hi from Italy.
How are you doing?
I'm good. We are working on the, let's say, the PowerPoint to present on Copa. And yes, I'm already sweating because for me would be, let's say, the first time to talk with a lot of person in front of me. But yes, there is like a monitor, so would be better. And I'm also excited, so I can't wait to present it.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. If you need help with presenting, if you want more practice before the event, we're going to be having a Twitter space every single day leading up to the event. So I'm more than willing to have you come up here and you can help get used to talking in front of a large crowd of people. Right? That's what we're here for. So.
Okay, thank you. I don't think I will. I think I will practice with
Oh yeah, you don't need to practice your speech, but if you just want to get up here and chat and talk with everybody, just so
Okay,
it's like a crowd of people.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
I will think about that.
So for anybody in the audience, Martins is with Star Atlas Italia, and they will be presenting as well. And we would love to have you guys on here another one of these days, another day this week, if you're available. So we'll be doing the next Twitter Spaces a little bit earlier, so we'll reach out to you guys too.
I know we will be the first to present, right?
You will, yes, absolutely. I do.
What a beautiful surprise.
You are kicking off our entire Copa event. So let me just ask 2 more questions. I just kind of wanted to get your feedback on a couple things, guys, and then I will drop the timing for you all. And then we'll give out our ship for the giveaway too. Sound good? So I just kind of wanted to see, so what do you guys think the judging criteria should be based on? Right? You guys are putting together, you're building these guilds, you're building these presentations. What do you think that our judges should be looking for, and what do you think they should be judging your presentations on?
I'm talking maybe one of the points should be related, in my opinion, how you work with the community and how you manage to I don't know how to say in English, but I need to work on that. To make people have fun together in some place. I don't know how to explain this, but yes, create like
say it in Italian.
Ok, creare un modo per far partecipare le persone. Ok. Create a way to make people to allow people to participate. So create this kind of feeling to be part of something. Let's say like this.
Yeah, like you want to create the feeling of community, right? That you belong to something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. I will talk about this in particular, and I hope to collaborate with a lot of guilds for this. So this is one point, but I guess other people have other point of view on this.
See, I think that that's an interesting point that you just brought up too, is I think that with the guilds giving presentations, it's going to allow all of you guys to see what is, being built and what you guys are dreaming of and envisioning, but it's going to, you'll be able to see who has similar or similar beliefs and interests and visions, right? So this will open up opportunities for collaborations between the guilds as well. I think that that's something that's really cool that could come out of this event also. Go for it, Mobius.
Yeah, I agree with that 1,000%. I think Star Atlas is about community. I think Star Atlas is about helping people find their place in this metaverse. So I agree with that 1,000%. I think that's a great criteria.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I agree. Go for it, Sutherland.
Yeah, it's I'm a little bit, I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm also very scared about the premise of being presenting in front of, again, a lot of talented folks, to be 100% honest with you. And I'm not sure if we're shooting ourselves in the leg by saying this, but we haven't even started working on ours yet. But we're actually pretty confident because we have a very good core group and a very good synergy in between our teams. So I think we should be all right when it comes to that. But talking about our friend from our Star Atlas Italia, which again we already started to work together and reach out. I think we also share something that's going to be interesting because we want to also represent like our in their case their Italian base and also the Italian community, while at the same time they share what they have to share with the Anglo community, the same thing that we have to do. We have a huge Spanish speaking community, but we also have to appeal to the mainstream Anglo speaking community. So that's an extra layer of challenge that we have. But we're excited to take on with that challenge. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I think if we focus to our tenets, our philosophy, we should be fine. And I also see this as an extra layer of filtering that people will be able to gauge and measure when it comes to, like you mentioned, Ash, to join a guild and to actually understand what the guilds are building. Like the also my good friend Don Kane mentioned, there's a lot of hype and there's a lot of noise around, and this is actually a great opportunity to get to the core values and what's behind the scenes and reading between the lines of what guilds are really about. So you make an informed decision. So I'm really, really excited to actually hear you guys talk about your guilds more than I'm excited about presenting of ours. So it's gonna be cool.
I love it. Go for it, party ship.
Yeah, it's I can't imagine being in the place of the judges. It was hard for me to even imagine what criteria was used to select the 15. For whoever has to do this, it's going to be really, really tough. So honestly, no idea. But to what has been said by pretty much everybody up to this point, I think it's just important for us to hear the voice of the community. So I think we're all winners in a sense, for what it's worth, and pretty much all the guilds have submitted. Everybody who submitted this, it was a challenge because we have IRL, burning IRL for everything. And I think we're all winners in that regard. So good luck to the judges. I have no advice, just best of luck.
Yeah, I think they definitely have their work cut out for them. So it's going to be a difficult decision for sure. I'm happy that I am not one of the judges because they have their work cut out for them. So go for it, Ronald.
Yeah, thanks. So I, of course, agree with the previous statements. Community is super important. I do think it's quite difficult to gauge that potentially for by the judges, of course. So what I do also think is really important here is uniqueness, about bringing something new to the table. I think bringing value and growth to the community as a whole. Long-term viability of the guild, it's probably difficult to ascertain, but that's I think an interesting thing as well. It's right. Are we creating something that will last for 10 plus years, just as the Stratos itself intends? I think things like that. I would also like to add things like level of inclusiveness, but that is probably very difficult, or even more difficult to gauge. But yeah, I'm very curious how they're going to do it anyway. So as mentioned by Partyship, it's a tough job. If everybody's just talking about their community and what they're bringing to the community, that might at some point be a lot of the same things. So that's why I think standing out, what makes you unique, I can really see that being super important to the process. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that, on everything you just said right there. I think standing out or sticking out is going to be really important too. So Lloyd, we'll hop on over to you, and then I'll come right back, and then I'll come down to you. Okay, easy.
Yeah, fully agree with all of that. Also, I mean, on the submission form for COPA, there were some criteria already given. So I guess they'll be judged on that as well. Otherwise, I might have to redo my presentation. But I think basically, yeah, what's contributing to Star Atlas's growth, the community is key to that. And yeah, as Ronald says, something unique. And I noticed law was part of that. So whoever's big on law, that's going to be very beneficial to them. And basically, what's growing Star Atlas, I think, is going to be important.
Yes, I agree. I agree. All right, so Major Easy hopped up here as well, and then let's hear from him, and then I will go ahead and drop your time slots because I know you all are waiting for those, and then we'll do our giveaway, and it'll be another wonderful Twitter space brought to you by the Star Atlas community. So, how are you doing today, Mr. Major Easy?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks for bringing me up.
Always,
I just wanted to make it easy for the judges. I think that it's a simple criteria: the guild with the most pirates.
I would kindly disagree. I would kindly disagree.
You know, because I agree with everyone. Right, it's going to be really, really hard for them to figure out who's done the best presentation. just trying to find ways to help the community.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. How about most female pirates?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Which one would that be? I'm so curious. That would be an awesome judging criteria.
That's a good one.
It wouldn't be dark matter, at least.
I was kind of just going to echo what the others had said. Right? To me, I think it's about trying to give what you think is unique about your guild, because otherwise we're all probably going to say lots of the same things. So that's kind of the approach we're taking.
Awesome. I love it. All right, guys. So, and Major Easy, I would love to have you guys hop on one of our Twitter spaces either tomorrow or the following day, just so we can get a little, idea of what you guys have going on over there too. Just kind of like what we did today. So we'll be reaching out.
Cool.
All right, cool, guys. So let me give you that schedule. I'm just going to do it verbally right now, and then the Star Atlas team will have a post go out a little bit later today, or later. They'll get it out to you guys soon, a visual representation of it soon. But so, as with Martin was saying, Star Atlas Italia will be kicking off Copa at 10:45. Again, all these times are in Eastern time. So just keep that in mind as I'm going through the times right now. So Star Atlas Italia will be kicking everything off at 10:45, followed by the Alessio family at 11. Afia Industries will be at 11:15. Deep Profits will be at 11:45. And then we have Heimdall at 12 p.m. Eastern. The club will be kicking off the next round at 12:45 p.m., followed by Interstellar Alliance at 1 p.m. PsyOps will be presenting at 1:15 p.m. And then we'll have another break, and then Coexist will be kicking things off for the next round at 2 p.m. Final Frontier will be at 2:15 p.m. Vice will be at 2:50 p.m. We have Chimera at 3:05 p.m. Gargantua Industries will be at 3:20 p.m. Dark Matter will be presenting at 3:55 p.m. And then we have BSA, Brazilian Star Alliance, as our last presentation of the day at 4:10 p.m. All right. So I hope you guys grabbed your time. If you didn't hear me say it verbally, we will be dropping it visually for you guys as well. And I know Dominic and Santi will be reaching out to everybody that is presenting to make sure that you have everything you need, all of the proper information. And if you have any questions, they can answer it, and they'll be giving you your times as well in a message. If they haven't done it already, they're probably ahead of me and have already jumped on it and have messaged all of you guys already. So yeah, there's that one. And let's see. I don't have any of my drum rolls or my my Jeopardy music people here today. I don't know, Moonman, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you have a drum roll or anything like that? Normally you're pretty good at that.
Yeah, let me type something out on YouTube, see what we pop up.
We'll go ahead and we'll do our little giveaway. We'll end our space with the giveaway, and then look forward to another Twitter space tomorrow with a few more guilds and some more alpha as to who those special guests will be joining us during Copa. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to hear everybody's presentations. Like I am so excited to hear what you guys have going on. I'm excited to be up there on stage with you all as well. I think it's going to be a really fun event. Just remember there is a hard cutoff, so you guys have 10 minutes to present, and I will be jumping in at the 1 minute mark to let you guys know that, to remind you that you have 1 minute left. Go for it, Ronald, if you have a question.
Yeah, thanks. On those special guests, I was kind of curious as I noticed the YGG popping up on Twitter yesterday. Is it one of the? Is it on your list for tomorrow, or can you elaborate already a little bit on what they're going to do? Because I'm super curious to see a guild pop up, not being part of the finalists. So I was very curious what they're going to do.
Yeah, so YGG is a presenter. You're not competing against them in any way, shape, or form. They are just giving a presentation about of their own, and I believe they're one of the judges, Santi.
I think they will be one of the judges. Yeah. I think they will be. Also, the presentation will be with tips on things that they learn from being a huge guild, basically. So it might be useful for all guilds.
Yeah, it could be something really interesting to just sit in and listen to, and you can learn from them.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Just a last minute question. Sorry for that.
Oh yeah, of course. If you have any questions, feel free. That's what we're here for, you guys. So no apologies necessary. All right, Moonman, you want to drop that drum roll?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh, I got it. All right.
Perfect.
So the winner of our Alpha on Copa giveaway chat is Shaddix.
Try to play it again there at the end. Congratulations.
I got it.
Let's go.
Shaddix.soul. So I don't know if you're in here right now, Shaddix. You might be, but congratulations. You just won yourself an awesome spaceship. I believe we're giving away a Fimble air bike. So I will reach out to you, get your address, and or your Phantom Wallet address, and we'll get that sent out to you. All right, guys. So congratulations. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for our last minute Star Atlas chat. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be having another one where I will be dropping more alpha on Copa, and we'll be talking to some more guilds and just overall getting hyped and excited about the event later on this week. I think it's going to be a pretty kick-ass one. Go for it, Santi.
Definitely. Yeah, I just want to remind everyone that it's important to be in the audience. The biggest prize, in my opinion, is going for the audience. So make sure you don't miss that PC giveaway. You will only be able to enter the giveaway if you are listening to Copa. And we won't tell you when we are dropping what we are dropping for you to be able to participate. So also, again, as a tip for everybody listening, go to Copa information channel category in the Star Atlas Discord, find the Copa role channel and react to the message. That's the only piece of advice I'm going to give you. That way you won't miss any notifications. And yeah, like, be there, be present. Ava Power is providing us, well, one of you guys with a huge computer. Like, it's the best you can get in the market. So we will get into details on the specs, probably like maybe in tomorrow's Twitter Space, Ash, if you want. And
yeah, I think we were going to talk about it on Wednesday's Twitter Space.
Okay.
So, but if we want to do it tomorrow, we can do it tomorrow. I'm totally open to talking about it whenever because it's freaking awesome. So
yeah,
whenever you guys want to talk about it,
aware of it. I just want everybody to be well aware of it. Yes.
Yeah. I think we need to go over all the specs because it's so cool.
Yes.
Hey, Santi, can presenters win it as well? Because we won't be in the audience.
Exactly my question. Thank you.
You can participate as well. Yeah, you just need to be doing Copa.
I'll send you. Actually, you've got my home address already from sending the T-shirt, so you might as well just send it.
Okay. I like it. You need to have faith, but yeah, it's probably
exactly.
Even like a life-changing PC. So yeah. Guys,
yeah, it's mind-blowing.
Yeah, be there, guys.
All right, cool. Was that the same question you had, Ronald?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly my question. So thanks, Mr. Easy.
All right, cool. Well, thank you so much to all the guilds who joined us today. Huge shout out to all of you guys. I'm super excited to hear what you guys are bringing to Copa on Thursday. And don't forget to pay attention and hop in our Twitter space tomorrow morning. I believe we'll be having it at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I know it's different for everybody. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I look forward to chatting more and seeing you all at Copa. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Thank you very much, Ash.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ash. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.